Hi, I'm Paul.
I'm Donovan.
And I'm Andrew. He did it again.
I did it on purpose.
What do you do?
I waited for you to take a bite.
That's what she said.
That is what she said. And we have a special guest today. And we got our buddy Cody sitting across from us.
Hello.
Nice intro. In case you guys are wondering, Donovan's sitting there eating lasagna.
It's like a weird...
I hate Mondays.
Weird, yeah.
I hate Mondays. You fucking weirdo.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's so we can talk about. It's a good transition into what we're talking about. The card we've been talking about all night. Harmless Offering.
Yeah.
That's Baby Garfield.
It looks exactly like Garfield, actually. Except if Garfield could eat things with his tail.
Mm-hmm. And probably eat things with his mouth, too.
Surprise. I guess that goes without saying.
Okay. Besides Cursed Idol, though, like, what do you want to give to your opponent?
Demonic Pact. Yeah. Illusions of Grandeur.
Aggressive Mining.
Aggressive Mining.
There's tons of things.
Lord of the Pit. Ravenous Demon.
Yeah.
Immortal Coil. That's an easier way to give someone Immortal Coil.
And someone gives you a Jinxed Idol, I guess.
Yeah.
Or a Crowing Horse. But those are, like, nobody plays those.
Exactly. But now they can.
Now they can.
Well, they can in Modern now.
With
it was never available in Modern before. Now it is available in Modern.
You had Bizarre Trader.
The same. Well, it's not quite the same. It's a little. It does the same thing, but now here it is. Yeah, it's another one. You know what I mean?
Now it makes it more consistent.
But now that it's going to be here, you're going to see people brewing with it. You're going to see all the kind of shenanigans that people come up with, and that's my favorite thing.
That's true. It's a good engine.
And also
to build around.
Let's talk about the other good card.
Well, actually, there's
quite a few. Obviously, there's a lot of spoilers that are coming that we are very excited about. We will cover them. But my favorite is definitely the tree.
Tree of Perdition.
Yeah, and we finally get it in Modern.
What the hell's Perdition? I feel like that's something that I've only heard about in, like, movies about the South and slave times.
I think they said it one time on that movie, or that TV show Supernatural.
Hang on, we're Googling this shit.
All right, Google.
I already got you.
What's Perdition?
I've died to triskaidekaphobia enough by now. I don't need to deal with more of it.
And now we're talking
state of eternal punishment and damnation to which a sinful and unpenitent person passes after death. So, hell.
Only the penitent may pass.
Yeah.
Wait, no, I'm sorry.
So it's like a tree where only, like, criminals have been hung on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It more relates to the state of Hades in Greek mythology, where you're literally damned to do the same menial task for eternity.
Like Sisyphus pushing a stone up a hill.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's usually the one I relate to my job.
Way to the underworld.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yep. Proud elk minnows.
Who cast Dead Weight for 1 mana?
You?
Yeah.
I did. Hell, I won.
I did today, actually.
I've done it a couple of times in my day, I guess.
All right, so as you guys probably already know, let's start off. Let's go around the table and see what is everyone's most anticipated card coming from the Eldritch supporters we have available so far. Mine, 100% is the new Tamio.
Mm-hmm.
She is bonkers. Like, her +1?
Mm-hmm.
She comes in at 4, which if you're running like Super Friends, she'll definitely come in at 5.
Yeah.
And she ultimates at 7. Is that correct?
Yep. Yes. Because if you doubling season her, she ults and lives.
And still lives after. Just silly. Alright, so her +1 says, you choose 2 target creatures. When those until your next turn, when those creatures deal damage, you draw a card.
Yeah.
Combat damage.
Already good. Yeah, combat damage, obviously. So that's already good. So, like, you could target your opponent's creatures, they could attack you and deal damage to you, you'll draw 2 cards. Or you could block them, and you still draw 2 cards.
Yeah. You could drop them with that Tree of Perdition.
Yeah. You can just block up for fucking days.
Yep.
I mean, you're playing 4 colors at that point, but it's whatever.
Yes. Still. And then her -2. Or is it 3? -2?
-2. Frostite and 2
Yeah,
permanents.
-2 is
Non-land
permanents. You target 2 things.
Because
They tap them down.
apparently just tapping a permanent and letting it stay frozen for a turn was too good.
Yeah, right. Let's make it 2.
Yeah,
I think it's silly that if you have like Oath of Gideon out, she comes in at 5,
Yeah.
and then you can plus her to 6. Then that's literally a 2-turn clock before your opponent scoops.
Or if she comes in at 5, you can neg 2 twice and she'll still be alive.
That's true.
But
Yeah.
I mean, one, it's in Bant colors, and that's not easy to get to in standard right now. But I mean,
I'm
you
thinking
can fetch
more.
for it.
I'm thinking what the best deck in standard right now is green, white, splash blue.
Yeah,
So that's very easily obtainable. And it's even a build around. I mean, you could do Super Friends. Like, we haven't seen the rest of the set. They normally release like 1 or 2 or 3 new Planeswalkers. So
yeah, we saw the art for Liliana. We know we're getting a new Lily.
Oh,
I want a Jace scared shitless. And it's just like +1, hide in the corner. Like,
Yeah,
-2, like, don't do anything, you know?
-2, put on your hood.
be the only silver bordered card in the set.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, let's talk about the best part of Tameo. Her -7. You may cast.
Draw 3 cards.
That's the important part.
Draw
Yeah.
3 cards.
Oh, it does
And
say
then
draw
you-
3 cards.
and
you
you
get an
get
emblem.
and you get.
And you get. Okay, draw
Yeah.
3 cards, as if her other part wasn't good enough.
Nope.
Draw 3 cards. You get an emblem with you may cast non-land or non-creature
Non-land cards from your
non-land
hand
cards
without
from
paying
your
their
hand
mana
without
cost.
paying their mana cost.
That's anything.
That's
Yeah.
literally anything.
Artifacts,
Yeah.
creatures, enchantments.
It's omniscience as an emblem.
It's omniscience.
So you can't get rid of it.
Exactly.
God damn it, that's broke as hell.
Like, you want to erase my omniscience? Well, good luck. I have an emblem now.
You know what? Like, so they introduced the Eldrazi, and they're like, the Eldrazi are weird. They mess with the Exile Zone. Like, what the hell's an emblem? Like, really? Like,
It exists in the command zone.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
in the same area that commanders exist, and
It's like Dead Space.
Yeah, but
good game, by the way.
Yeah.
But you know, like, it bothers me that we got Eldrazi. They exist in this weird space, and we still can't target emblems. We still can't affect emblems.
Actually, I had this discussion probably like 2 or 3 years ago with somebody. I was saying, what's the harm in releasing a card that affects emblems? Like, kind of like, I'm trying to think of a good example here. Like Loam Dryad that grabs, I think that's the one that grabs shit from Exile. Which
No,
one am I thinking?
Loam Dryad.
Loaming Shaman? Loaming...
I mean, Food Chain, right? Food Chain Mist Hollow Griffin interaction is a...
Yeah. Yeah, Mist Hollow Griffin you can cast from
There's
Exile.
a new
so-
card that interacts with Food Chain. It's a colorless.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, there's the
Eternal Scourge.
yeah.
You may cast Eternal Scourge from Exile. Costs 3 colorless.
Yep.
And when it becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, exile it.
Yep.
Huh.
So another Food Chain target.
It's just endlessly.
I mean,
Endlessly
better Food
castable.
Chain target
Yeah.
because
Yes.
it costs colorless and it costs 3.
Yep.
And Mist Hollow Griffin costs 4?
Yeah,
I
double
believe.
blue.
Double blue.
Yeah, it makes the mana base a little bit more flexible.
Oh, yeah.
You could do something a little bit more crazy with it and still keep the main frame of the deck going.
I'm really disappointed that we don't
wait,
have
anyway.
more colorless symbols in this set.
I almost forgot. I named my favorite card from the set. Let's just keep going around the corner.
Gotta reach Sanitarium.
That card is actually bonkers good.
Yep.
Let's put it this way: what's the Izzet decks? Not even Izzet, like Grace's
Desolate
Control.
Lighthouse.
Like Desolate Lighthouse is 1 blue, 1 red, 1 colorless. Tap
And
it
tap.
and tap the 3 to loot. Draw a card, discard a card. This one says, with the only caveat, it's 2 colorless mana, 2 generic.
2
mana,
generic
2
and
generic,
tap.
and tap it. So that's 3 lands tapped. Or
Everybody draws a card and
Yeah.
discards a card.
everybody draw and discard. 100% better than Desolate Lighthouse minus that clause.
I mean, I'm okay it depends on the format, but I'm okay with my opponent drawing a card and discarding a card.
Yeah.
because
Well, it's also legendary.
It is
Which is fine.
Yeah, totally fine. They only run like 1 or 2 of the Desolate Lighthouse in those decks anyway.
yeah,
Yeah,
They're
but
just
they got to
like-
throw a drawback on it.
it's fine. Also, I want to do honorable mentions because of that card.
Oh, definitely. we'll come back to that card. That card's
Yeah.
bonkers. Go ahead, Don. What card are you looking forward to?
Gisela.
Really?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh.
it's flying first strike lifelink. It's a 4-drop.
Actually, that's not bad.
That's a damn good angel.
That's a good angel.
That's a real
Is
good
it a
angel.
4/4 or 3/3?
It's a 4/3, but like I said, it's got first strike
Still better.
and
That's-
lifelink.
That's pretty solid.
Yep.
She doesn't stand up to Mind Rack Demon, but
No.
You'll
But not a lot of
but
things
you'll,
do. Let's
You'll
be
gain
fair.
4. You'll gain 4, and she's a horror, so Thing in the Ice won't bounce her.
Oh my
Value.
god, that's interesting.
value.
That is actually super interesting.
Yep. Plus, I mean, to a lesser extent, Bruna, another 7-drop angel. 7-drop angels are seeing some fringe play because we've got Knight of the White Orchid lets you ramp. Yeah, I know, but you play Bruna the Fading Light, and then you can return any angel or human to the battlefield. So way better than all the other angels we've seen. Like you can discard Ionia or Gisela or any angel. Like
I mean, let's
Not
be
as good as
fair.
Angel of Ruler's Rise.
If you're going to bring something back with Bruna, you're gonna bring back her sister, so you can make Brizella,
yeah, no,
which also I mentioned,
Yep.
and I was right.
Yeah, we totally called that. Or he called that, I should say.
yep.
Ship it.
Ship it.
But so
Hold on. Scoreboard! Right?
yeah, but I mean, you can get back any angel you want. So let's say they grasp the darkness, your
Gisela?
Avison.
Avison,
Oh.
you get her back for free.
Yeah.
Well,
And
it's not
the-
free. I mean, you're getting 2 bodies for the price of 1.
Yeah.
Which is good.
But I mean, so even though she costs 7 and she's a 5/7 flying vigilance for 7 mana, you're getting a ton of flying power.
Plus, I mean, if you make Brizella, like, Brizella's pretty decent.
Eats
It's just-
Ormondal.
yeah.
Yeah, it does. Brizella's pretty decent, but, I mean, that clause
Your opponent can't cast spells with mana cost 3 or less.
Yeah. That clause is just...
That's pretty good. You can't murder it.
Yeah, pretty much.
You can.
You can no
Half.
longer win this game.
You can't swords.
Yeah, you'll have to sinister concoction it.
I don't want to put this on the
God
same...
damn it.
I don't want to put this on the same vein as, like, Iona,
Yeah.
but this is just as good as Iona.
It's an Eldrazi angel. There's just the fact that it's an angel subtype.
Now, I wonder how they're going to do this card. Are they going to put the flip... Are they going to make Brizella a flip of...
it's both cards. You put them
Yeah,
together.
they're half and half.
Yeah,
Oh,
so one
yeah,
one
it's like-
card.
it's
turn them
BFG.
sideways.
You
and
mean
make
like
one
one
really,
green.
card-
really big...
Yeah,
Mon- yeah.
So it'll look like a giant commander card. So one side has all the art, the other one has all the text.
Ah,
Because you can't put it in one card, because Legacy Reanimator will just bring it.
that's true.
That would be stupid.
So it's got 2 cards, which Ever After will hit.
Or Exhume. No,
Yeah.
I'm thinking of the other one. Sorry.
There's that
Yeah.
3-drop that says search your life deck for 2 cards and put them both in the grave.
Buried Alive.
Buried
It's
Alive.
3 creatures, and you called it Life Deck. You've been playing too much Dragon Ball.
Yeah, I have. Did I really call it life deck? Yeah.
Yes.
It's alright, there's a tournament tomorrow.
There's a tournament tomorrow, so I'm already geared up for it. How about you? How about you, Cody? What do you look for too?
Alright, right now the thing I'm most excited about is Eldritch Evolution. 1 of any and 2 green. As an additional cost to cast Eldritch Evolution, sacrifice a creature. Search your library for a creature card with converted mana cost X or less, where X is 2 plus the sacrifice creature's converted mana cost. Put that card onto the battlefield, then shuffle your library. Exile Eldritch Evolution.
Now we were comparing this card to like Birthing Pod, because I don't think it compares to. It doesn't compare to Coco because it's in a different vein entirely.
Or Natural Order.
Or Natural Order.
Yeah, both of
The,
those cards get
the rough
value.
part about it is, as an additional cost, you sacrifice a creature. So
Yeah,
if you
so-
can counterspell, you just wasted a creature.
Yeah, if you get remanded, like,
It feels bad.
It feels bad. So like this is.
But if it resolves, you're probably going to win.
It's 100% commander playable. Maybe standard playable. I don't know about modern because the types of decks that this would go in would be creature based.
What I mean, like what creature costs 2 more that would win you the game?
I don't know. Ask any pod player.
Yeah, you Malira, you get rid of a mana dork, and you go get Kitchen Finks, and you go Infinite Life. Just stuff like that. Or you Wall of Omens into Murderous Redcap.
Yep.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah. No, it's there.
It's a way
the pieces
you
are
can
there.
you can play the
At sorcery speed.
Yeah.
E-Witness into Kiki.
Yeah, E-Witness turns into Kiki Jiki, and you can just win that way. It is sorcery, but if you have a Resto Angel on the field, you just win. So, there's that.
Okay, I'm just thinking like in standard though, it's terrible.
In standard, I don't know. I wouldn't say terrible. The fact that it says comes into play and not cast makes some of the Eldrazi shit that you want to ramp into.
Yeah.
Like, what are you going to go into? Like a World Breaker and not get the Exile trigger? Or go into like an Oblivion Sower and not get the top 4 trigger? It is on cast.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think. There's a couple Eldrazi. Thought-Knot's here.
Thought-Knot does have Enter. No, that's cast. Isn't Thought... No, I think it is Enter.
move on. I'll look it up.
So
Yeah, I think it is Enter.
the art for this set's really cool. You guys seen Influence of Emrakul? That's gonna be a playmat, guaranteed.
So yeah, how about that honorable mention?
Yeah, honorable mention. Let's talk about that. Hymn to Torok.
Fucking Whispers of
It is
Emrakul.
enter the battlefield trigger.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I know my magic card.
Nice. Well, I was thinking it would be busted if it was cast.
So yeah, Whispers of Emrakul. It is a sorcery for a black and a colorless. Target opponent discards a card at random. If you have Delirium, you're playing Hymn to Turok because they're discarding 2 at random.
Yep.
For 1 colorless and 1 black.
Instead of double black.
Which
So
is relevant.
So it's splashable.
Yeah.
Yeah. That card's actually... Well, if history has told us anything, 2-drop discard spells have done nothing for standard. Because there's been plenty of them.
But
Now, the caveat is, this does 2 for 2. If it's in the right deck. Like, this card and Mind Rack Demon, BFFs.
yeah, a little bit.
Like I'm gonna tell you guys, like right now, I played Delirium deck tonight at FNM, and I got Delirium turn 3, turn 4 just about every time, and I wasn't even trying. I just half my kill spells were instants, half of them were sorceries, and
Well, I mean, that's kind of what black is subject to right now.
yeah,
That's all we have.
Well, I mean, but you know, like I threw in some planeswalkers, and then
Omnix.
caused some discards so that way I could pitch a land into the graveyard if I needed to. But I was always able to hit Delirium.
Well, like, it's pretty easy, because all you need is, like we can see the obvious ones. Sorcery is easy.
Mhm.
Instant is easy.
Yep.
Creature is easy.
Yeah,
The hard
Land is
ones,
also easy.
land is not so easy in standard.
planeswalkers are easy because they'll get all the
Planeswalkers,
hate.
they'll get a lot of hate,
Are you
yes.
Yeah,
guys not
like-
playing Evolving Wilds or anything like that right now, Stan?
Oh yeah, no,
They
it's
are, but
okay.
not in mono black.
Yeah, I was playing.
Come on, man.
I was
Everybody
playing
knows the
some
value of being
Shank.
able to shuffle your library.
It was so good.
And deck thinning.
Well, he's playing 4 copies of Triskaidekaphobia.
Deck thinning. If it works in Legacy, it works in Standard.
no, but like
How
okay,
about
so
Evolving Wilds?
Evolving
though?
Wilds will thin your deck somewhere between 2 and 3%. It's really bad. It's not, and then you're just slowing down your deck. It's never
No,
worth it.
Evolving Wilds is busted in, like, with any deck that runs Tireless Tracker.
Or landfall. Yeah, any landfall or 4-color deck you have to have.
Because,
it, but
frankly, that's all we fucking have in standard.
Tyler
And
Tracker's
Warped
good, though.
Landscape, which is real bad.
It's really bad when the best land in your deck is an Evolving Wilds.
Those hand lands are bad. Shadow lands? What are we
Yeah.
calling them?
Hand lands.
Ugh.
Show me lands.
The who gives a shit
fucking-
lands.
God damn
Fucking
it.
50-cent waste of paper.
You got me thinking about fucking Missouri, the show me state.
Ah, misery.
Just, yeah. Like that. Ugh.
Anyway. What are we talking about now? What's the next
Oh
card?
my
Oh,
gosh.
actually, I want to talk about that the rats. There was I can't remember it was the one.
Yeah.
It was the other card with meld.
Graph Rats.
Yeah.
Griff Rats. That's the one.
There was also a blue meld card revealed.
It melds with the 5-drop
Midnight Scavengers. 3/3.
and then turns into a goddamn monster. Card.
Eldrazi Horror.
Literally a monster.
I feel like there
card.
should be a rat subtype in there too. Eldrazi rat horror.
Yeah, like
That'd be cool.
I double checked because I wanted to see if it kept the rat subtype just for flavorful, like, you know, theme decks or something. But it doesn't. It loses the human. It loses both all the human, rat, and rogue subtypes and becomes an Eldrazi horror. But when they meld, all your other creatures get +1 power and menace.
Yeah.
That's cool.
How about Lone Rider? I just took a look at that guy.
Oh, that card's
and
good. That card's real good.
One
that's the one
first
that
strike
turns
lifelink
in-
for 2. If you gained a 3 or more life this turn, at the beginning of step, transform him into it that rides as 1.
I love the name, just so you know, because It That Betrays is a card.
Yeah, it is.
It reminds me of that movie, It.
What,
Pennywise?
No. I'm thinking of the one where they're all up in like Alaska, and
Oh,
like
The Thing.
The Thing, yeah.
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 Good movie, by the way.
Also had lots of tentacles.
It did.
Yep.
And little alien things.
It went over quite well in Japan.
Yeah, it did. Ah, I can see what you did there.
Got him.
But like Lone Rider with like Alms of the Vein.
No. Oh, well, yes, Alms of the Vein, but don't we still have that 2-drop that gains you 3 life when it enters?
So
yeah,
they-
the priest
Lone
guy.
Missionary.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But it also has there's an enchantment, Peace of Mind, 1 colorless and 1 white. Discard a card, you gain 3 life.
Oh, that seems okay.
Oh, that's the repeatable madness enabler.
Yeah, for 1 white mana, and you gain 3 life.
Yeah.
Feels pretty good at Fiery Temper. So for 2 mana, you get to Lightning Helix.
All right. So what are we specking on for this set? Because I really feel like with this new rotation, I feel like Ban's just going to still continue to be busted.
Okay, no, I'm
Not even Ban, just green white, green white X.
no way. Vampires, they powered up vampires like crazy.
You are dreaming, sir.
Dude, they've got an Anthem effect now.
Yeah.
Discard a card. All vampires get +1/1. Stupid.
So if you don't kill him that turn, you lose.
Pretty much.
That sounds
No,
bad.
but I mean-
I'll tell you what I am happy to see is the fucking zombie tribals got some love. The new Gissa and what's the other guy?
Giss and Giralf.
Yeah, Drolf. That card is actually stupid good.
I was expecting more.
I was expecting more, but
I was
but
expecting
for
way
standard.
more.
But for standard, totally playable.
It's a 4/4 for 4, which is pretty aggressive. That's a good rate, especially for a blue-black creature.
But we're talking about what it does.
I'm talking about the flavor text.
The flavor,
That was some funny shit,
The
too.
flavor is pretty damn good. Read it out to us, Donovan.
When Jissa and Geralf enter the battlefield, put the top 4 cards of your library into your graveyard. During each of your turns, you may cast a zombie creature card from your graveyard.
Yep. So basically, it turns every zombie into ghoul color, or not ghoul,
Gravecrawler.
Yep.
which is 100% okay with
Just
me.
turn your graveyard into your hand.
Now, what's the flavor say?
These fiends are slightly less tolerable than you. A sentiment that warms my heart, sister.
Now, see, that's interesting to me because I didn't know they were related.
It's
Yeah.
also a human wizard subtype, which is interesting when you look at the Aberrant Researcher, the Delver Secrets.
That makes the wizard tokens
Because once it flips, it gives all your wizards
Like +2 or
+2/1 and flying. So you can have a 6/1 flying Jisa and Geralf.
That seems fine.
Yep. And whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, you get a 1/1 blue human wizard.
Well, see, because here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Demirred Zombies is going to actually be a deck for once.
Yeah, and I mean we've already
They've tried it. We have Prize Amalgam,
yeah we've got
which
Prize
is a
Amalgam.
great card. By
That
the way.
is modern players.
It's good in Mana Dredge.
Yeah.
Yeah. definitely.
And in Dredgevine, by the way.
Dredge Vine as well.
But I could see a blue-black control deck with the Docent of Perfection and Jisa and Giralf as the win cons.
Not necessarily even as a win con. So I feel like Prize Amalgam's a win con on its own. And even that...
it's just a 3/3. I feel like you can go over it.
yeah, but he's so hard to get rid of.
Yeah, that's true.
And even if you do get rid of him, he just comes back. It's like screw you guys. I'm staying here.
See, that's where Gisela just goes right overhead.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like right now it's like... I feel like what we need right now is like a good 1-drop zombie. Like, to really
Yeah,
round
like
out
we were
the
talking
zombies.
about, just like a...
Like, even if it's 2/2 comes in tapped.
Yep. Or 2/1.
Or 2/1 that does nothing else. Like, because look, we had Bloodstoke Champion
Yeah,
there for a long time in cons.
yeah.
That card was actually stupid good.
It was just Expedition Envoy.
Yeah. Like, he attacks, he dies, pay 2, get him back.
Yeah, and Relentless Dead's close to that.
No.
I think so.
Disagree.
Relentless
Like
Dead
Relentless
can block.
Dead, but
So?
you-
It's just
Relentless Dead's a terrible...
It's just
bad.
it's just pay 3 mana, block forever.
No. I disagree. I think that card is actually not good.
Well, when it dies, though, it gives you an opportunity to bring back another zombie with it.
So how about we talk about Voldaire and Pariah?
Well, it was a rare?
Yep.
Is that the
she's
red
a 3. No, she's a 3/3 for 5 flying. Sack 3 of the creatures and transformer with madness for triple black. She transforms into Abolisher of Bloodlines.
Ooh.
When she flips, she becomes a 6/5 flying, and target opponent sacks 3 creatures.
Ooh.
And I want that foil because I bet
That
you that
is-
foil looks pretty freaking sweet.
That art is
Ooh.
fearsome. It's actually got a goat head.
Yep.
It's been a long time since we've had some like decent
Goats?
satanic
Like,
art.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in agreement there.
That's
this-
cool. They made
What about
her.
the erupting dreadwolf? That's an Eldrazi werewolf.
There's,
Yeah.
like, the flip cards, they really up their game with the flip cards in this set.
Have you guys seen the?
Because they're like, we've been begging for something powerful, and they just said, all right, you want something powerful? We're going to poop out a bunch of good cards.
Have you guys seen Soul Separator?
Yeah.
That's an interesting card. It's kind of confusing.
So it's a 3-drop artifact. You pay 5, tap it, sacrifice Soul Separator. You get to exile target creature card from your graveyard. You put a token on a battlefield that's a copy of that card, except it's 1/1. It's a spirit in addition to its other types, and it has flying. Then you also get a black zombie creature token onto the battlefield with power equal to that card's power and toughness. With power equal to that card's power and toughness equal to that card's toughness.
So you're, like, struggling to explain it.
Well, it's because there's a lot of freaking text
a
in
lot
that
of text.
card.
So you exile a creature from your graveyard. You
Yep.
get a 1/1 flying spirit,
Yep.
but you also get a zombie equal to it. So you're getting 2 creatures for exiling 1 card out of your graveyard, and one's got evasion.
So you get a 1/1 flyer and a 1/1 zombie.
No, you get the zombie's power and toughness is equal to the power and toughness of whatever you exiled.
Oh.
So you can discard Emrakul and then get a 1/1 spirit and an Emrakul zombie.
A 13.
Mhm.
No, but I thought the way I read it, it says that it's always going to be power and toughness 1/1.
No, you get a spirit.
That's 1/1
And
with
you,
its types.
you get 2 tokens for the 1 creature you exile from your graveyard. So 1 token's a 1/1 spirit, and then the other one's a zombie equal to with the same power and toughness.
the flavor.
Huh.
So
Interesting.
so you get the zombie body plus their ghost.
Yeah. Let's talk about Cody's card. He actually pulled up an interesting one. He pulled up Vincer. Effectively.
To a point. Unsubstantiate. 1 in a blue. Return target spell or creature to its owner's hand.
So it's basically like it's remand, but you don't draw a
It's
card.
also that red-blue spell from Gatewatch, or maybe it was Battle.
Is it counter? Is it counter spell as well?
No, what you do is you return the spell on the stack.
Yeah, the spell will be there, and then you cast that targeting, and it goes back to their hand.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like
No, it's exactly like Vincer.
yeah.
Vincer returns a permanent
Or a spell.
or a spell
on the stack.
on the stack.
But
So
That's broken as hell though.
no, it's good.
That's
It's
super-
very, very good.
That's crazy.
This you don't get the permanent. You can only do a creature.
Right. But like it's tempo spell for 2 mana. It's Vincent for 2 mana.
But if they're trying to, like, say, cast an enchantment, you can return it.
Yep.
Oh yeah, 100. No, if they cast any spell, you can return that spell.
Yeah. And every card's a spell besides lands.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's
The card is
nuts.
good. And finally, Blue gets something resembling any kind of tempo and or good card.
Well, they also have Take Inventory.
Yeah, that's the new accumulated knowledge, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that card's good.
I want to up-substantiate it, Eldrazi Titan. It's a 2 mana time walk.
No, I'm gonna substantiate your handwear.
Aww.
I'm gonna unsubstantiate your
Brazella.
Brazella. which half do you return?
Oh my gosh. Did you guys see this new shapeshifter we're getting?
Yeah,
Oh, we talked
identity
about
thing.
him last
Identity?
episode.
Oh my gosh. That's broke
Yeah,
as
he's
hell.
good.
That's so stupid.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about him last episode. We knew he was coming. We talked a little bit about Brazella, but now that we're like thinking about it and looking at all these other support
And
cards,
it's actually been spoiled.
yeah. Like I'm on board with a lot of these cards. A lot of these cards, I think, will be teched into Modern. Will be tested substantially in Modern. I'm pretty sure, like once we get to the next big event, and this drops, when this drops and there's a next big event, we're gonna see quite a few of these cards being teched in.
I'm specking on that guy to read Sanitarium.
Do you guys see the Distended Mindbender that was spoiled tonight? So it's 8-drop Eldrazi Insect, but it's got Emerge for 2 black
Actually, we need
and
to
5
talk
colorless.
about. We need to talk about Emerge.
Yeah, Emerge is pretty crazy, but you may cast the spell by sacrificing a creature and paying the Emerge cost reduced by that creature's converted mana cost.
And if you notice, the Emerge cost on that card is actually 1 less than the actual cost of the card.
Yeah. When you cast Distended Mindbender, target opponent reveals his or her hand. You choose from it a non-land card with converted cost 3 or less, and a card with converted mana cost 4 or greater, and that player discards those cards. So normally it's an 8-drop, but you can sack a creature and subtract its converted mana cost from the Emerge cost, which is 5 and 2 black.
Yep.
And you'll get a 5/5 body, and you get to
Thought seize them. Well, double thought.
Inquisition.
Inquisition. Thought.
and transgress the mind.
Yeah, and transgress
There
the
you go.
mind.
That is a wombo combo right there. But it's an 8-drop.
It's fine, but you play.
No, it's a 7-drop. Because you'll never cast it for 8.
Yeah.
Well, it's a 7-drop minus whatever you subtract.
Well, let's put it this way.
Unless you're sacking an Ornithopter.
Like
then you have
I
to
see
pay
this,
7.
I see this in play, in like maybe like a Golgari strategy, like a ramp Golgari strategy, playing like a bunch of discard spells, and just fat butts. Because we finally got Black Eldrazi in Standard, which has been a long time coming. This card is definitely going to see play in that sort of strategy. Just Black X is going to be okay for Eldrazi's. This one, like you sack, what's that 4-drop enchant? Vigilance taps for a mana. Yeah, we still have that. Oh, it came out in Shadows.
Oh,
no one played it.
Yeah, it's an Eldrazi, and it taps for colorless.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it has Vigilance, a 4/4 Vigilant for 4, I believe.
No, I think it was like 2/3 for 4. It's not that good, but yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was a 4.
Were you talking about Channeler?
Yeah.
Kozilek's Channel.
No, I don't think it was a 3/3.
Yeah, it's a 3/3 for 5 that taps for.
But think about it this way: you pay 2
Taps for
black
2
and sack
colors.
it. You tap it. You have 2 floating. You pay 2 black mana, sack it.
And then-
Thoughtseize and transgress them.
Inquisition and transgress.
Yeah, that's what.
And I got a 5/5.
And you got a
I didn't
5/5
have to pay
body.
that much mana for it.
And you have 2 floating.
And then you Stitcher's gauntlet thing.
Now I could see this thing play in Modern even. It might be a stretch. It might be a stretch because that deck, like it could be maybe even like I see it as a sideboard card in the Black Eldrazi decks. Maybe even the Heartless Summoning decks.
Okay, Heartless Summoning might actually be interesting.
Because
This
this
you
is
can cheat
an
in everything
alternate.
else and then emerge.
Yeah,
it.
this is actually an alternate cost as well. It does get reduced by Heartless, I believe.
The emerge does.
I believe it is. It does say you may cast, so it is the cast. It's an alternate cast cost. I might have to look that up, but I'm not sure.
No,
but,
the CMC is always the top of the card.
Right.
Yeah.
but as an alternate cost, it would be reduced.
Oh, he was talking about Stormcare Kingdoms for vampires. It's a creature, and you discard a card and gets +1/+1 at the end of turn. You can only activate this ability once.
Yeah, that kind of
Bad.
sucks, but it's a 2-drop, and
For
all
double black.
all these cards that we're super excited about have been like 7-8 drops.
You know what else is double black? Him to Turok.
That's true.
Dra-
way
I'd
better.
rather play with him to Turok.
Drana is double black.
That's
and
three.
colorless.
That's
That's-
bad. That's bad card.
Oh, I'm gonna play Vampires week 1 of this one.
Dude, Nocturnus isn't in the format anymore. Vampires are crap.
Yep.
But we're getting
Blade of the Blood Chief isn't in standard anymore.
Well, we'll just play.
Captivating Vampire.
Then I'll have to
isn't
play
in
Vampires in Modern.
Captivating.
Exactly.
Vampire.
I've actually thought about that. I actually thought about trying to whip up a good vampire list.
Let's talk about Modern. Let's talk about Modern right now. I've been screwing around, as you know, with a bunch of different Modern lists, trying to find one that suits me, as it were. I think I have maybe put my finger on one of them, as naughty as that sounds. But I think I kind of want to try and build Modern allies.
Are we talking the ones that use
The enter the battlefield.
Hada,
the blue-
Hada Freeblade,
the blue guy, so you can look at?
the blue guy to mill.
Yeah.
The elves to pump.
Yeah, the elves to ramp. And then the other blue guy that draws cards equal to the number of allies you control.
Yeah.
Runs like 4 Gideons. I feel like that could actually, it's fast. It's really fast. Like, turn 1, Hada Freeblade, turn 2, Inox Survivalist, start swinging in. Or even the other guy that has Vigilance, which I
Yeah.
can't remember the name of. They get big real quick. So,
And you can go wide,
and you can go wide.
because you draw a whole bunch of cards.
Oh, yeah, well, you can. The draw guy's only one or 2 of. Because he costs 5.
Seance, man. It's the way of the future.
Yeah, we can talk about Sans.
Did someone pay you $50,000 to
No,
talk about it?
No, actually, I saw a Mirror Mad Phantasm Day. Reminded me that I need to build that deck. Never really been working
Yeah,
on
you
it.
need to get
though.
on it.
I know. I've been working in Legacy, man. I've been trying to build Black Tides and get it refined. It's difficult.
Now, Cody, you're trying to build the Coco company for Modern, right?
Without Coco.
Without Coco.
Play the Eldritch Evolution and Court of Calling.
Now, why not both? That's my question.
Brain time.
Brain
Let me
time.
point at my brain.
All right, everyone, get ready. It's brain time.
The other evolution card, the green and a colorless enchantment. Pay a green sack creature and go look for a creature.
Evolutionary Leap.
Yeah.
How's it read?
Pay a green.
I'm trying
sack
to.
a
I know the
creature.
card. I can't remember.
It's survival of the fittest.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Is it get a green creature?
No,
No,
what?
just go
No,
get a
it doesn't
creature.
search. I don't think. No, what it is you pay a green, sack a creature, you reveal cards from the top of your library until you hit a creature, you put that creature in your hand. I believe. I could be wrong.
Evolutionary
Oh, 2, 3.
leap.
I was thinking of the one for 5 mana.
Yeah.
Green, sacrifice a creature, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a
Yeah.
creature card, put that card in your hand, the rest on the bottom of your library in any order.
I don't want to hit mana dorks.
Yeah, basically. It's
I'm gonna
pseudo
run
survival.
birds and hierarchs.
Yeah. It's pseudo survival of the fittest.
Okay.
It's budget survival of the fittest.
I'm pretty sure the gold border ones are budget
That's also
survival.
that's also the budget survival of the fittest.
I just want to play Malira again, but
Man, that
collected company, like I said, it misses Red Caps and Glen Alondras.
I mean, I feel like as a 1 or 2 of this evolution card wouldn't be bad in it, but as far as it being the only way to do it, I feel like you're missing too much not having the Cocos.
Yeah, you either have to suck it up for Coco or
Yeah, it's
stick
more
it
I just
out.
haven't sat down and figured out how I could fit all these cards in 60.
Right.
You could wait long enough for Green Sun to be unbanned.
Or you could just
It's true.
splash black and tutor.
With what tutor?
Dark
There are-
Petition,
No, Diabolic
Sidisi.
tutor.
Oh, dark. Yeah.
Dark Petition, Sidisi.
I'm sorry. You say dark petition. I say demonic tutor.
I just came up with this idea like 6 hours ago, so it's very in the beginning, but you know,
So
just trying to combo. If
there
we're,
was
if we're not
another
comboing, we might as well play Dragon Ball Z.
Right. There was another deck that I found very, very interesting. It was Rakdos Affinity.
What?
Yeah, we
Right,
had
yeah,
this
Rakdos
discussion.
Affinity. It's actually super clever. I know he's giving me a look, and it's very well deserved. But
What?
this deck is super it's super aggro. And it's sort of super consistent, even though it gets blown out by like one path, basically. But
Too much of the format, but whatever.
I'm just saying the deck is
In the right meta.
no
Yeah.
yeah.
Where
In
no
certain
one has
matchups,
path.
in
A
certain matchups,
monotron
you just
meta,
win.
you win.
In certain matchups, you just win.
Yeah.
Like you just flat out win
I mean,
because
I
you
feel
turn
like
one.
that's almost
You
every
drop a
deck.
turn 1/6/4.
What?
Yeah, Salvage
Until
Titan.
end of turn?
No, Salvage
So-
Titan. Salvage Titan reads you can sack 3 artifacts instead of paying his mana cost.
He's got the alternate cost.
Yeah.
I feel like you still have to swing 4 times to win, though.
No, you also run Slag Fiends, which is
Which
a
get-
1-drop red, gets +X.
Yeah.
It's a 0/0. It's got star. Back when they were doing that.
Yeah.
Its power and toughness equal to the number of artifacts in your graveyard.
What?
Yep.
Ugh.
It's as bad
Team
as
of
that
Battle
freaking...
You can literally like if you drop turn 1 Slag Fiend and leave open a red, like which I've done multiple times testing this deck. You can even do like maybe a control shell, like play blue, give it like, or even red, or not
Mizium
red,
Skin.
but you could even do like Mizium Skin, or you could do like green, like Ranger's Guile or some shit like that,
Yeah, give it hexproof.
or Vines.
Or Vines. And better yet, Vines gets even better because when you attack them and you've got more artifacts in the graveyard, then you can just kick Vines and just kick them in the
Yeah.
face for a whole bunch.
Yeah, get fucked. Honestly, there's so many ways that you could build around this.
If you were playing Rakdos, though, you should be playing Tan Strike.
No,
So-
the only reason that I was playing the Rakdos version because it ran 4 Disciple of the Vaults,
Yeah.
which says whenever an artifact goes to the graveyard, their opponent loses life.
So
Which
you
is fine.
sacrifice artifacts to cast it? Is it alternate casting cost?
Yes.
Okay.
And
Remand seems rough.
No, you do this turn 1. You
Oh,
do this on your
turn
first
1?
turn.
Okay.
I mean, unless they're like a pact negation and they just fucking die on their
Then
own
they
feet,
lose, yeah.
then
It literally says drop a 6/4 for free.
you just go
But-
Thopter, Memnite, Mox Opal, Salvage Titan, and there's like, really?
That's half your hand.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, that's why
I mean,
there's-
it
And then,
stays
just to keep the
true.
flavor going, though, turn 2 they unsubstantiate you.
No, they still have to wait a turn for that.
Unsummon.
Either they have the path. Either they have the path in
and
their
a white
hands
source.
and a white source,
Or the nature's
or
claim.
they take 6 to the face.
Well, he's actually he's a giant, right?
No, he is an artifact.
I don't think I
Yeah,
could deal
artifacts,
with
okay.
losing to Thomas
So,
that
yeah.
often.
Unsummon, artifact, like nature's claim, path to exile. Just
Like you say all these things, just nature's claims in the sideboard. Paths are main,
yeah.
but you have to have it, and you have to have the white source.
I just feel like,
And then
but like, it's a lot more likely for your opponent to have one path than you to have 3 artifacts plus that plus. You know what I mean? Like
no.
your opening.
Well,
hand
here's
would
the
have to
thing:
be so
everything that you're
strong.
sacking to pay for the Salvage Titan
Yeah.
draws you a card. We're talking Chromatic Star.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking Terrarian. We're talking like just good like dark. Even drop. Sorry, even dropping Darksteel Citadel or
Yeah.
Darksteel Citadel into like Terrarian into Mox Opal.
So
Stack
I mean,
all 3.
how's
Float a red.
Who's playing this? Like, how's it doing in leagues? Or is it?
No, it's not
is
yet.
it getting any
It was one of
GPs?
those random builds I saw on Tapped Out
Yeah.
and that I actually tested, and it's super fun.
It's one of those decks that sits on the internet for like 3 years and no one pays attention to it, and then someone comes by and they go, "That's a novel idea." Then they take it to dailies and stuff like that, and then just
And
like
then
come out
rack.
of nowhere.
And then rack.
And then it gets
Because
featured
no
on
one knows.
Goldfish.
It racks
Like,
because
just
no
like
one
a
knows
whack.
what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like, what?
no one knows what the fuck is going on, so they have no idea what to answer and what not to.
And it does the most basic thing ever. Turns dude sideways to win.
I just feel like attacking with like a 6-4 or something would be pretty obvious what to deal with.
Yeah, Path to Exile.
Yeah, but then that you get a land, and then you're like, okay, I want to play the Slag Fiend, who's now huge.
It's fine.
Exactly,
It's
fine.
whatever.
Yeah. I mean, I can
Or
see why.
and there's also the other version that runs blue
For Thoughtcast?
For Thoughtcasts.
So instead of Rakdos, it's what?
It'd be
Is it?
you don't even. Here's the thing: the deck is not limited by color; it's affinity. Like
Meaning you can play
meaning
any
you can
color.
play any color you fucking want.
And leave yourself open to Landwalk.
Damn.
But that, you,
I
you don't
didn't-
play lands. You play fucking Glimmer Voids and Darksteel Citadels and occasionally a basic land or two. And you play
Well,
Mox
here's the
Opals
thing.
and
Here's the
Spring
thing.
Drums.
Most of the spells in your deck are just utilities. The colored spells are just utility cards. Whatever you want, like Galvanic Blasts for red.
Thoughtcast, Thoughtseize, Inquisition.
Whatever you want to play. Like if you want to go a little control, you play black. If you want to go like blue and just draw a shit ton of cards, sure, go for that way.
Yeah, halfway
But
Treasure Cruise.
I almost feel like you need to do the red just for the Slag Fiends, because that's a pure value play.
Yeah, you gotta have the aggro.
Ooh, that reminds me.
And then you can do a Soul Stroke. Give it double strike.
Or Team or Battle Rage. Double
Or
strike
Team
trample.
Strike. That's one more mana though.
Yeah, it's fine.
Leave yourself
Once you're at
wide
the point
open.
where you need to kill them,
It's affinity. You
For
leave
that.
yourself wide open anyway.
Get
you tap out everywhere.
Tormod's Crypt, get wrecked.
Yep, it's fine.
That only stops the Slag Fiend, doesn't stop the 6/4.
Yeah, that's true.
What happened to this eggs deck you were building?
Oh, I got bored with it.
Yeah, that happens.
Small story. That's a short story right there. I got bored with it.
I'm sad. I wanted to see it.
I mean, it's fun when it goes off, but the way I built it, I need like pretty much every shock land, every untapped land, because I go off with 2 lands easily, but I need shocks, I need the check lands, you know. Basically, I always need a blue or a white source.
So Paul's an aggro player.
Basically,
Well, it's
So
aggro
money is the-
combo.
Wait, so money is the thing keeping this from going?
Nah.
Okay. I was gonna say, because I will definitely buy you those lands just to see you put misery on other people's faces when you go off with eggs.
I mean, I did go off against him, but it was like one time because there's like 2 or 3 games where I was just sitting there going like, wow, I really need a blue source here. And I was sitting on 2 planes.
hey, you could have cast Open the Vaults or Faith's Reward.
No, I
and
couldn't
some
cast them
stuff.
because I need the blue to go off.
Yeah. Good time. So, anyways, let's
Yeah.
talk about those things we added to the Pent Box tonight, including Giant Trapdoor Spider,
That was actually I had that played against me today.
the flavor.
What are we calling the pimp box? It's the battle box. It's all gold cards, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
pimp
gold
box.
box.
That's the bling bling box.
And we also put in another red-green dude that is power is equal to the number of non-basic lands you control. And
your
80%.
your opponent controls.
Okay. Well, anyways, it's like 80%, so he's always going to be fucking gantic.
Like he's effectively like a 10-3.
Yeah,
trample.
10-3.
Seems fair.
Because you've got 10 guild gates, so he's gonna at least be 5 to 6 when you cast him. So it's like a red-green Tarmogoyf in limited, which is fine.
Yeah.
And even that, you can give him like unflinching courage, or the other multicolor, like oh my god, Gift of Orzhova. Oh, that made me sick a little. I just threw up a little in my mouth.
So anyways, I was able to achieve a turn 5 kill in the pent box tonight. That was
Yes.
pretty intense.
I saw that. That was cool.
That was intense because
I mean, the 3/3 wolves for Selesnya.
yeah, Watch Wolf.
So
Walk
good.
us through it. Like, what was the place?
It was turn 1, Groll Guildgate.
Uh-huh.
And it was turn 2 Plains, Watch Wolf. Turn 3 Island, Jessian Infiltrator, the unblockable chick.
Yeah.
And then it was turn 4, I had unflinching courage on Watchwolf, and at this point he had like nothing. So then,
Damn.
well, I was able to blast his 2/1 due to the cast. I don't remember what the fuck it was. It was unimportant.
Yeah.
And then turn 5 was Bear's Companion and give stuff haste and yeah, be able to kill. It was great.
You know, it would be really good for the gold box. I know we've tried to keep it pauper, but we're starting to bling it out a little bit.
Foil Bronzebeak Moa, by the way.
Oh yeah.
We need all the cons, lore. Like what are they?
Like all the cons themselves.
Yeah, all the cons.
Narset. I've got a Narset.
Well, Zergo is in the 1-drop battle box.
Oh, ha ha.
Yeah, but we want the Helm Smasher. We want big Zergo. We want indestructible Zergo.
But he strikes spells.
We want Zergo, Narset.
I got Narset. We're already
Sirach.
halfway there.
I feel like Narset would be busted in that.
Yeah.
I feel like Helm Smasher would be busted in that.
But they're big. Like they're 5-drop, 6-drop, 7-drops.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
have you
and-
read Helm Striker?
He's got indestructible on your turn.
Only
He's
when
7/2.
you attack. So I mean, he dies to.
No, he's got
shock.
indestructible on your turn.
Yeah, he's indestructible on your turn.
So,
he
and a
has
lot of the
haste,
removal.
and he's a 7/2. And
lot
if
of
he
them-
kills a creature, he gets a counter.
He can't block.
No, I can't,
You
but
don't
that's
want to
fine.
block with him.
That's the
Ever.
point.
I'll just counter him.
That's also a thing.
And also, we talked about Sidisi being pretty fucking stupid.
Oh, Sidisi would be
Original
busted.
Sidisi.
Yeah.
Get all
be
the zombies. But yeah, that's what I mean. Like we need some big splashy bombs. Like the gold box is already pretty wacky.
Okay, I pulled a Sphinx of Steel Wind tonight, and I
Yeah.
actually suggested
Hell
we
yeah!
throw that in
See?
there.
Throw in some sphinxes.
Halfway active.
I actually half sleeped it, and I'm like,
no.
no. Like this is busted.
That is not going to be fair. But if
Speaking
we're going
of,
to do that, then we're going to get all the legends that I pulled out of Legends
Oh,
Con.
no.
I feel like it's
no,
on-
no, no.
we-
We want to add power, not shit.
We put in the charms, right? The
Oh, yeah,
cons
put on all the
charms.
cons
charms.
Like an Abzan charm would remove.
Oh, I
any
got
of
blue.
those.
I got my dude exiled by Abzan Charm.
Yep.
Yeah.
That
I
shit's
hit
too
that.
good.
I hit that stupid ass 5/3 spike jester with an absent
Hell
shot.
yeah! Exile.
Should have
that.
just attacked.
We should have attacked. We would have won that game too if I just pumped him twice and attacked.
I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you and your pesky Abzan charm.
Yeah, that's what I blame. Anyway, let's go ahead and crack a pack. See what we get.
Yeah.
What do we got to pack out to everyone?
Eternal Masters.
E Masters.
Blue balls.
Ha! No.
Oh, come
There's
on.
a Jason here.
Yeah.
I can smell the Mind Sculptor.
I can smell your mind sculpting.
Trade it for 4 Deathrite Shamans.
Oh yeah.
I will track down 4 Deathrite Shamans for another Mind Sculptor.
All right, let's see what we got.
Commons.
Goblin.
God, don't start
right.
with the back.
I'm taking.
I'm not starting with the back. I'm just throwing the goblin out
I'm
there.
taking this Goblin token because he looks.
Do you
He
need a
looks
Goblin
confused.
token?
Yep.
All right, we got Undying Rage.
Yeah.
That's actually not a bad card. I actually like that card.
Bad card.
Squadron Hawk. Oh yeah, tasty.
Yep, draft all of them.
Glacial Wall.
It's okay.
Sylvan Might.
That
Yeah.
one's actually okay.
Yeah, it's got
No.
flashback.
No, it's not.
Ooh,
Bad
Dismal
land.
Backwater.
Badland.
Faithless Looting.
Good card.
Emperor Crocodile.
Bad
Oh yeah, so good.
That's bad. Jungle Hawk.
Oh my
Jesus.
God.
Really? Another land. Okay. Thanks.
E-Masters, nothing but value.
Speaking of value, Tidal Wave. I actually won a couple games with Tidal Wave
Yeah.
because I'm gonna block with a 5/5.
Yep.
Fine.
Yeah, Tidal Wave's
Tragic
good.
Slip.
Yeah.
Good card.
Yes.
All the value in the pack right
Kill
there.
Zulamog.
Oh, speaking of value, Glimmer Point Stag.
No.
Yeah. Flame Jab. Now we're
Value.
getting to the uncommons.
Is that
here.
shock?
Huh? No, it's 1 damage and then it has retrace.
Yeah.
It's
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 like
lone
that-
secondary kill.
It says get fucked infect,
Yeah.
basically.
Hot
What do we got
poke.
here? What do we got here? Worn Power Stone.
Commander
I think
staple.
we're
Is it
pretty
foil?
close to the rares. This should be rare, should be next.
Now you
Worn
pick.
Power Stone, it's not foil.
Yeah,
It's a
whatever.
good card though.
Yeah. 50 cents.
Dual Caster Mage.
Boo.
Wah, wah, wah. I actually like Dual Caster Mage, but that's just me.
Yeah, but it's not what you want to pull.
Foil Memory Lapse.
Art's cool.
The art is very
I
cool.
do like that art.
Eh.
I got my girlfriend a collection of Magic cards that have keys in the picture, so she'll get that one.
Okay, that's fair.
So
So
the-
dual caster mage.
The everlasting quest for your Deathrite Shaman
God
continues.
damn it. So yeah, I'm building a legacy deck, but I refuse to get any of the cards online, and the adventure of trying to like find local game stores or people to trade with me and like shamelessly just down trading in value. Be like, I'll give you this foil cabal therapy for something.
You know what to be put to good use. Okay?
Yeah, no, like I don't feel bad about it. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm super excited for the cards I got. And honestly, I don't care about the value, but that's what I mean. Like the quest for getting these things, hunting down each card is a lot more fun than just going online and buying them.
Now, I will tell you, good luck trying to find anyone who's willing to part with their Gaia's Cradles.
No, and you know, like when I get to the mana base, I'll probably go online and get that. But the
Well, the mana base is 4 Gaia's Cradles.
and a couple of bayous, whatever. Yeah. Hey, you know, my
Bios are much easier to find than Gaia's Cradles. Well, that's all I'm going to say.
You know, once my card is paid off, I'll get one a month.
Oh, at that point, just go ahead and pick up the Judge promo ones.
Yep. If you're gonna spend that much money, might as well spend a little more.
But you know, like it's part of what
It's
makes
pretty
the game
hard, too.
fun is that you do some of the playing and like some of the work outside of the game. So like deck building, brewing.
Oh, yeah, I'm
hunting
100%.
down articles and stuff, and you know, a real fun part of this game for a lot of people is the trades. You know,
Yeah.
and you know, you see that like just the face-to-face interactions, or be like, hey, you know, you want this? Be like, hey, this is gonna go in your commander deck. That's in your modern deck. You know, just get, you know, we're only losing 50 cents of value. Don't be a ethnic slur. So
just say the ethnic slur. Like,
Don't be a
what's
bitch.
what's a Filipino?
what is ethnic slurs for Filipinos?
Yeah.
You can call them flip-flops. Filipinos always wear flip-flops.
It's like trans fans. I don't feel bad saying it, but I don't think it's bad. I don't
Yeah,
think it's
no,
a bad
yeah.
term. Like
yeah, there's not really a bad one,
Oh,
but like
well,
yeah.
it's kind of like Irish people. Like, you call us Mix because our last name starts commonly with Mick. MC.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's racist?
I call them potatoes.
Potatoes.
Fair enough. I'm Scandinavian. I don't give a shit.
Wife beaters, alcohol, whatever.
What? That's not nice to say about Scandinavians.
Well, it's all true. 100%.
Which Viking rapists, those
Yep.
Scandinavians.
Damn.
Yeah.
No, but so like trading cards, deck building, you know, like setting up like these little things and just making a game out of it. Making the hunt is more exciting about it. Like don't
The
get me wrong,
journey is always worth more than the destination.
yeah, absolutely. Like the journey to nowhere.
Yeah, that's basically where you go
By
whenever
the
you
way,
play Magic.
we have Journey to Nowhere in Standard now.
Uh-huh.
There's a card that's in Eldritch Moon spoilers, does exactly what Journey to Nowhere does, with a different name.
What are you talking about?
Exile target creature you control, it comes back with a +1/+1
No,
counter.
Journey is one cheaper.
Otherworldly Journey.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. We have Otherworldly Journey in
Yeah,
Standard.
now we have long road home or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it is. But anyway, yeah, I'm 100% on board with you. Like, if I'm brewing a new deck,
Yeah.
like, I was gonna buy some of the cards for the Slag Fiend deck. And,
Yeah.
and I did. I bought the 4 Slag Fiends, and I bought 2 Salvage Titans, because that's all they had. But I'm not gonna go online and
Yeah.
buy any of these cards,
Yeah,
because who gives a shit? Like,
it takes a lot of the fun out of it. Like a
like
lot of
I wanna fucking dig through bulk. I wanna dig through these massively bad cards.
I mean, I don't know about digging through.
No,
bulk,
I love
but
digging through
I
bulk.
like digging
We
through
spend way
people's.
too much time digging through bulk.
We have spent 1,000,000 hours digging through bulk.
Every DBZ deck.
Yeah.
It's way more fun like flipping through like people's trade binders. I think you can tell a lot about a person about their
Yeah, but
trade
you
binder.
got that coin flips both ways. You have to have something worth anything to trade.
I mean that's true. But you know, like
If I have a foil Crucible World sitting in front of my binder, what's that say about me?
Now I
It
did
says
trade.
you want to trade it?
Fucking right, I do.
I did have to trade away my my beta regrowth though. I'm a little sad about my beta German regrowth.
What's that word?
FBB.
About $47.
That's not bad.
Yeah. But I did get a Tameo and an Avison out of it. So
New Avison? Old Avison?
yeah, old Avison.
There you go.
No, so it wasn't a bad deal. I'm okay. I was a little sad to see it go because I played it many times in Simic
Why didn't it go into Omnath?
because it's green. And I don't want it in there. I have the new regrowth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I put the
That
new
seems
regrowth.
fair.
I didn't put my beta one in there because,
Well, at least you got some value out of it.
Yeah. I was in there for trade bait, and someone finally noticed that I had a beta regrowth. And they're like, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I got a GTA just kind of hanging out. I'm just waiting for someone to go, oh, I need one GTA. You know, here's a whole bunch of stuff that I don't need.
I'm playing
Right.
I'm playing Stoneblade. I need that.
Yep.
Oh wow, yeah, it is like $40. That's crazy.
Talk to Will.
Yeah.
Because we'll need a GTA.
He was talking about building Stoneblade.
Stoneblade, I feel like Stoneblade has a good home in like miracle builds. Like
I mean,
just-
most of them are red, white, blue anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's Jeskai.
You do see Esper, obviously, they're trying to capitalize on being able to play football
Thopter
therapy,
and Thopter Meek.
Thopter depth / Thopter sword / Thopter whatever, you know.
Which
It's
that
okay.
combo, I just want to let everyone know who plays Modern. That is legal in Modern now. Play it.
Yeah,
Like, I want to see any fucking list ever play that fucking combo, for God's sakes. They unbanned the shit. Play it.
Oh, I do have a topic to kind of close out the show. I've been rigorously observing the ban list for all three Eternal formats, basically. I know why you're laughing. This is a serious matter. But
It's serious business.
I've been trying to
I
evaluate
rigorously read. the
rigorously
list.
with
I
both
read-
hands.
I rigorously read.
It's been a
Anyways.
long
That's,
time.
that's a tongue twister.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got a good tongue. What can I say?
But
Anyways, I wanted some opinions on what you guys think should come off the ban list. Like in Modern, what do you think is safe to come off the ban list? First
safe.
card.
I was immediately just gonna go to Bloodbraid. I don't think it's that busted anymore.
Deathrite Shaman.
Deathrite is. I think maybe that could.
It's an elf. Nobody plays elves. Elves tier 2.
John, though,
Yeah, no, Jund would abuse the shit out of that.
Jund and Abzan, both.
They would abuse. That's why it was banned in the first
Yeah.
place. It was because of Jund.
Just, I would, instead of banning it, probably just limit it.
There is no
There's no such thing.
gray area like in Vintage where you have random anti cards that are actually banned, and then there's
Yeah.
everything else that's actually restricted to control the format.
Lodestone, Golem,
Chalice of the Void,
Chalice of the Void, yep.
Brainstorm.
Brainstorm. Ugh. Which
Come
that
on,
doesn't
too
make
good.
sense.
Come on.
Cruise.
Actually,
Treasure Cruise is legal, but they don't play it. It's too slow.
Treasure Cruise is I mean
Restricted
when
to
you
vintage, though.
yeah, but I mean so is Power 9. It's the same it's the same thing. It draws way too many cards for so little investment. So yeah, that's fine. I think honestly, Mind Sculptor could come off.
That was what I was going to say, was Mind
Yeah.
Sculptor.
Because I don't see the format being so blue heavy and so
Mhm.
combo heavy that Mind Sculptor couldn't come off the ban list. And since the Legend Rule errata, he's not seen play in every deck ever existing.
But
So-
there's not enough answers to it.
I
There's
disagree.
plenty of answers.
There's
People
a
just
ton of
don't play
answers.
them because what are your Planeswalker threats in Modern?
Lily.
Liliani. That's
Domri.
it. You don't even see that.
Yeah.
I mean,
He used to see playing Jund a lot, but
Arlen kind of took his place.
yeah,
but, I
actually
mean,
Arlen is a huge threat now.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. I'm not Arlen. Nahiri.
Yeah, Nahiri.
The Nahiri combo.
Nahiri's everywhere. I've seen her in
she's
so many different
literally
decks.
everywhere.
So, I mean,
But, everyone just wants to play with the new cards.
Well, here's the thing.
And nobody wants to buy Jace.
Here's
Too
the thing.
expensive.
Let's talk about the power.
Then we can get him
level.
in Modern Masters again.
Let's
Yeah.
I mean, let's talk about the power level of
That-
Jace the Mind Sculptor.
That would sell some
Now,
Modern Masters.
in Legacy, even in Legacy, he's just not that big of a deal. He has to be answered, yes. He has to be answered, but...
When you can answer Mind Sculptor by killing your opponent...
Yeah.
That tells you the power level. He doesn't affect the board state or the other side of the table as much as you would like to. When there wasn't as many diversified things going on in the format, he was better. When you had to play Stoneblade when it was first coming out versus lands, Mind Sculptor is good because you could Fate Seal your opponent into just drawing shit.
Yeah, you say, nice land, I'm going to leave that on top.
Yeah, and then just wipe their library, win the game. Well, now, you can't do that.
Yeah. I mean, we have a 5-mana Jace right now. That's legal modern, nobody plays. Nobody bothers with. I know it's not the same.
Dead?
No, the newest one.
Oh,
It's because it's 5 mana and just bland.
Yeah, scry one and draw a card.
His first 2 abilities literally do the exact same stuff.
But he lets
Except
you
you
draw
can't
3
target your
cards.
Brainstorming is not... I mean, it's okay because you'll have fetch lands, but your mana bases in Modern aren't
They're not
4
finely
non-basics and 12 fetch lands.
I feel like he makes combo decks way too consistent.
I'm not
Not
gonna
at
play.
4
I'm not
mana.
gonna play
Not
him.
even close.
No.
No, it slows down combo decks if they play them.
I'm not saying it. If it just you play him on turn 4, you're almost guaranteed to combo turn 5.
Not true at all.
I'm probably gonna go ahead and combo at turn 3 or turn 4.
Yeah, but
so just pull the trigger on the win.
But if your combo gets janked up, then you're gonna be able to.
Yeah, he'll get you more gas.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Or just die to a Goyf.
Either way.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. You'll probably still die to aggro, but planeswalkers have other effects. Their loyalty is almost like free life points. It gives their opponent another target to attack. So you think well, I'll throw down Jace, and then maybe that avoids a few poison counters on you or something.
No, I don't. Here's the thing. Whenever one of the determinations on whether or not they're going to ban a card, whenever they decided to ban they have to take into account how many players are abusing the card and whether or not it's affecting the format in a negative way, as in terms of X amount of people are playing decks involved using these cards or abusing certain cards, like Splinter Twin. That was literally the whole deck was Splinter Twin. And the reason that people couldn't get a leg up was because Splinter Twin was 70% of the freaking meta.
It had a 39%.
But it's abnormally large win rates.
The basis for banning a card is it meets 2 requirements. Does the format warp around it? So are players playing it or playing against it?
Right.
Solely to disrupt that strategy.
Are you holding up the counters for 4 on their turn 4?
for
Jace.
Yeah, the main thing with Splinter Twin was you can't tap out on turn 4 or you just die.
Yeah.
It restricted so many cards from being played in Modern, because it's if I play this, I'm just going to die to Splinter Twin.
Exactly, yeah.
And I just feel
that's how it warped the meta.
They've said, though, one of the reasons Jace was banned, though, is that it was just outrageously expensive and inaccessible.
And now we're reprinting it.
Yeah, I mean, it's reprint, but the only reason the price is so low is because it's banned. If they unbanned it, it just jumped back up to $300.
$70 is still a little expensive.
That is a bit much. But, I don't know. I don't think...
So was a Modern mana base.
That's true.
That's true.
That's why I'm still not playing Modern.
What are Steam vents up to?
Oh, they're 20-something for just the Return to Ravnica ones.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they're the most expensive of all the Shocklands from those.
Which is
full
the
sets.
lowest they've been in a long time. At one point they were at 70s.
So after Kaladesh, we're due back to revisit another plane. Where do you think we'll go?
Return to Dominaria.
Now,
Oh, wait, we were talking about unbanning. What about Stoneforge?
Chandelar, maybe.
I've made that argument too.
It fetches out.
It's been talked a lot.
It fetches out Batterskull,
Right,
which is
and-
exactly what it normally does anyway.
No. But I'm saying it would enable
the
other
Thopter
the Thopter sword combos.
Yeah.
It's still kept in check by Culligan's command.
And lightning bolt.
You kill it and destroy the artifact it searches, so
That's fair.
it's kept in check.
Yeah, I mean, there are a couple of cards I think that are set on the ban list long enough. Stoneforge and Jace being the first.
Yeah.
Ancestral Visions was fine coming off the ban list too.
No one's playing it.
Yeah.
Even though I did see it in the Pro Tour a couple times.
Yeah, I mean, everyone wanted to play with it and test the waters when it first dropped. Again.
Yeah, again. Yeah.
So are you recommending that we buy up the ban list, start specking on that ban list?
Oh hell no.
Yeah.
Now I didn't see. I wanted to think that the Sword of the Meek was coming off ban when it did. And I was not expecting it to. I was expecting that combo to actually do something,
I think
but
they're
nobody's
they're
doing
like,
anything.
They're
with
dipping
it.
their toe in the water. They're just saying like, well, let's unban some artifacts.
Like I genuinely think that if Jace gets unbanned, it will affect nothing.
I mean, there will be that
really
initial price jump
think,
where I will
yeah.
probably sell my Jace for about $140,
Yep.
but
And then when it goes back down to 40,
I'll go
buy
buy
another
two.
one.
I'll go buy 2 or 3.
Yep.
I don't know. People like Jace for some stupid
Because he's a
reason.
broody asshole.
He's Mickey Mouse. He's got autism. He can't connect with people. Doesn't look them in the eye. Just tries to read their minds.
Yeah, he's like every teenager today. You're welcome.
What?
I don't know.
Get off my lawn, old man.
All right, so Bloodbraid's
No.
never coming off ban.
Absolutely not.
What else? Treasure Cruise of Dig Through Time never coming off ban.
Never.
Ever.
I want to make an argument for Dig Through Time, but I can't because they're fucking right.
Yes, they are. That card is entirely busted.
I feel like,
Seeing 7 cards and putting 2 in your hand for 2 mana is too good.
yeah, I'm playing Limduel's Vault in Legacy, and Limduel's Vault is basically Dig Through Time for the poor man.
Pretty much.
It's fine.
Yeah.
And it's extremely powerful.
Do you need some digs? Is that worth anything?
No.
Dig Through Time? No.
They're
It's banned
banned
pretty much
they're-
everywhere.
They're banned and restricted in all formats because obviously
Commander?
in Commander you can only have one.
So yes, it's restricted.
Let's see what else is on there. Rite of Flame, Seething Song. They make Storm better.
Rite of Flame's good.
Now, I did watch an interesting video on YouTube where they said they played a modern. They played modern decks with no ban list.
Yeah, I've seen that. It's a community.
the no
And they
ban
played. Yeah, they
mod,
played the
yeah.
Storm with Seething Song and Rite of Flame, and in the match they were having, it was Blazing Infect versus Storm. Now, basically whoever went first wins.
Basically,
Like,
that's why Blazing Shoal will probably never see the light of day again.
no, ever.
Because you go
ever.
Glistener Elf, kill you.
Literally. Like, turn 2 kill you.
Yep.
100% of the time.
Well, fuck, I bet you could even make that faster. Play Seeming Spear Guides and Crimson Wisps and
Oh, yeah.
and Haste
You
and
could turn
Blazing
one
Shoal
to
and just kill you.
I mean, you effectively only need 3 cards.
Yep. And a land.
And a land.
I'm glad there's a ban list. I don't want to live in a world where I sit down and then I get up.
Yeah.
I play fucking musical
It's like,
chairs.
well, I
and
guess we're
modern.
done here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like
I mean-
being able to sit there for at least 3 minutes before I kill my
By the way,
opponent.
that's why Flame Jab's good.
It does a lot of good when it's a sorcery and it's not on your turn.
Nope. Well, no, Gut Shot. That's why Gut Shot's good.
Yeah, okay, gut shot's fine.
We'll take Gut Shot.
Yeah. Also, what else is on the ban list? Nothing really important, honestly.
Yeah. Nothing that impactful.
Stuff that is kind
I mean,
of
yes,
format
impactful,
before.
but-
Obviously. Splinter Twin.
Yeah, Twin. Twin needs to stay banned. At least for a little while longer.
2 years. Bring it back.
I think it could come back in like 2 years.
Honestly, I think at that point,
What would
probably
what would a
won't.
card have to do to like neutralize it? So like to get rid of Sword of Meek, now we have Kolaghan's Command. Like what would a card do to get rid of Splinter Twin?
Torpor Orb,
Yeah.
which nobody was playing because they're fucking idiots.
Well,
Hushwing Griff. I literally, there's answers. I don't know why they banned Twin, and honestly, I don't care. Because it's fine.
Hushwing Griff would come down after Splinter Twin, though, wouldn't it?
No, it costs 3 minutes. Got flash, flying.
Honestly, there would be nothing that good to combat Splinter Twin because you're still not playing anything turn 3 because you're afraid they're dropping that Pestermite with a twin in hand.
Hallowed Moonlight.
Yeah.
Hollow Moonlight would do it,
Yeah.
And
But
lets you
then
draw
they-
another Hollow Moonlight.
but then they just
True story.
then they just packed it and win anyway.
Wait. We gotta do the style kill. Rakdos Charm.
Yeah.
You go. All right. Let all your abilities off. How many guys you got? Rakdos Charm. They kill it.
You think they'll let Modern have a good blue cantrip?
You know, honestly, I've
Does
thought
Blue
about
need
that.
cantrips?
Yes.
There are good cantrips in blue right now. Anyway,
I could make the argument.
Well, I mean, like a preordain or a ponder.
I can make the
one
argument for
mana?
preordain
Yeah, I think preordain's actually fair.
because it's just reverse Serum Visions.
Yeah.
So
You scry first, then draw. Yeah.
you either, if you want to bring back one of the better cantrips, you got to remove one of the other cantrips to keep the balance. My suggestion would probably be to remove Serum Visions. That would be if you're going to trade for preordain. If you want to bring back Ponder, take away Sleight of Hand. I feel like those are probably.
Yeah. Now the reason I think that they banned them was because they didn't want 2 of the same effect.
Well, they didn't
And
want
at the same
everybody
time.
scrying and shuffling, and that's why Top got fucking cut too, is because it draws the game out. They wanted the games to be faster, and then the games got too fast, and they wanted to slow the games down, so they started adding blue cards back to the
Yep.
format. And then it became fucking
Now
dig
it's
through
a
time,
jumbled
Treasure
mess.
Cruise beat off, and
Now it's a
became-
jumbled mess.
Yeah, it's not like it's a wreck.
Because as far as cantrips go, we got like Thought Scour, we got Serum Visions, we got
Sleight of
Gataxian
Hand,
Probe, Sleight of
Gataxian
Hand.
Probe.
I mean, hell, we even
Peek.
have like, yeah, Peek. God damn, yeah, that's digging a little deep, but yeah, Peek.
I mean, it says draw a card. It
It
costs
does
one
say
blue.
draw. It does say draw a card.
Also, I know it's not very consistent, but it is the 2-turn kill. Do you think they'll let Goryo's Vengeance just keep going, or? I know they don't like a turn 2 kill, but
Who plays it though, and how consistent is it actually?
it's
That's the
not
question.
very consistent. It's consistent when you play the Jace Friends Prodigy, but it's a lot slower.
Right.
But there is the 2-turn kill, and it shows up at tournaments.
It
And-
shows up, but then it doesn't. I don't know.
No,
I'm-
it usually doesn't do well because it's not very consistent. But people
I
have
don't
to
think it's-
people have to deal with that turn 2 kill.
I don't think it's ban worthy. I feel like Gifts is just a better reanimator deck.
Yeah, it's way too slow anyway to be a threat. Like it's just like one person will play it out of an entire pile, and then they'll top 16 or top 32 one event, and then it just kind of goes away for a while. Just like Goryo's Vengeance, every once in a while you'll see someone hit top 16, but then they always get wrecked by that random fucking infect player, and they don't draw all their threats, and they can't faithless
Yeah,
looting the guys away.
But I'm saying, like, as far as consistency, Gifts is just a better.
Well, yeah,
It's a
because
lot more
Gifts
consistent.
is your consistency engine. It
Yeah,
thins
you
everything
play
out.
Gifts, you win.
Yeah. Wait. Maybe.
Well,
Maybe.
no, because you target Unburial Rights and your win con.
Right. Does your
And then-
opponent play blue? If yes, you lose. If no, you probably win.
Yeah, well, that's fair.
I
Then
think
you
that's,
then
I
you
think that's what it
Iona.
breaks down to.
You can even, like, Iona for, like.
Yeah,
And
if you
then
can
name
get
blue.
her out, that's fine. But if not, well, you might as well go on the plan of making lingering souls and beating off for 10 hours until you finally kill your opponent if you can.
Yeah, that's fair.
I feel like that's really what you're doing on that side of the table whenever you're playing.
I feel
gifts-
like, yeah.
gift
So,
rights.
what about this Green Sun Zenith we were talking about earlier?
It needs to stay banned.
100%.
But I want
banned.
it.
Well, I'm saying what I said was you should probably just wait until it comes off the ban list, which will be never. I forgot to tell you that.
Yeah.
All right, I'm getting the watch signal from
Yeah.
Paul, so I guess that means we need to wrap this up.
Who
Yeah,
watches
it
the
went a
Watchmen?
little. It went a little long, but that's fine. If you guys are still listening, we love you.
Yeah, kinda, a little
Yep.
bit.
Yeah, comment on our YouTube videos. Shoot us a tweet. Tell us what you want to see come off the ban list and why.
Show everybody these videos. Spread the word. Spread the butter.
Spread your legs.
Spread everything.
God damn it.
It doesn't matter.
Show everybody and spread everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what? That's our fucking motto.
If you gotta show 'em.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, have a nice night, Blubarians.